Well, good morning and welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. Now, the reason why we're here is that I'm coming back to see if I can get the other two things for the Mega Movie Summer, which is the Fast and the Furious dance party and also the Minions dance party. I'm not sure, but also today they actually just opened up the new security hub or security checkpoint. Check this out. They've done it not only here in the Jurassic parking, but also down by AT. So yeah, hopefully a faster service and whatnot. So we're gonna go through security and we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, it runs a lot smoother. And also, just like downtown Disney, you don't have to go to the front of the park and go in. You just go in there and right into City Walk. I mean, good job, guys. Good job. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna go check a couple things out. And then, usual Waterworld tram, because it's a must. And then, yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. And check this out, guys. No more fences. Just walk straight in. Obviously, with passes, checking into the gate and whatnot. So they still have a few left there. But eventually those are going to go away. And now, walk around the corner and go right in. This is cool. I am happy. Makes things a lot smoother. All right, guys, we're going to go through the check-in, and then we'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, we've made it in. Not terribly long. And then if you look over here, two of my favorite people over here. We'll talk to them in just a few moments. And if it isn't my two favorite friends.
Great, Scott. Thank you. Is this being transmitted?
Not right now, but possibly later.
So we're holo scanned.
Yeah.
All right. And who is this for?
Just me and my friends.
Well, hello there, friends. We wish you were here with us today.
I know.
And how's the day treating you so far?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Excellent. We were just looking at some of these new food options because we don't have this restaurant drive and dine in the past.
Right.
It's only future food. Apparently, it's all turbocharged.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't know what that means.
Right.
Is it radioactive or something?
I don't know. Well, there is an orange cake, and it looks kind of nuclear. You never know.
Fascinating.
I saw a picture of it. A friend of mine took a picture of it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Did
But
the friend try any of this new food?
I don't know.
Have you?
I have not.
So
Last time I was here with some friends, and we tried the over at Mel's. We tried the new shark bait burger.
yes, what's on the shark
And
bait
how is
burger?
that?
Pastrami.
Pastrami is
I
shark bait?
do like pastrami.
I guess, yeah.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Interesting.
It was yummy.
All right.
Maybe we'll check it out.
We saw that in the future people like to put egg on top of their burger too. Have you ever had that?
I have not, but I know some people do.
Okay.
Not me personally, but yeah.
Well, you'll have to try some of these turbocharged meals and let us know
You'll
what's
have to let us know.
Eventually.
Apparently there's a tuna fish sandwich. No crust. Do you like that?
Crust. I kind of like crust. though.
I like crust too.
I mean, I
I don't
prefer
get
my wife's chicken, the fried chicken. that
Oh
she
yeah.
She's a great cook.
She is.
And speaking of fried chicken, we miss the fried chicken around here.
I know. That was Clara's recipe.
It was,
So I
yeah.
get it all the time.
It was
I know.
pretty good.
I know you
Oh.
people here in Hill Valley miss it. What do you do?
But yeah.
We'll see if we can bring you a plate.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Be here around 9:30. We'll bring you a plate of fried chicken.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
All right, guys. Always cool seeing Doc and Marty right first thing. All right, guys, we're gonna go explore and yeah, do a couple things. Let's go wander.
Have fun, everyone. Now we're talking. Have a great day. Have fun.
Hey, Rob, how are you this morning?
Hey, it's a good day today.
That's good.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, nice weather.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
There you are. Why, have a great day. Have fun.
All right, guys. Over here at the Universal Plaza, as you can see, they have the line set up for, well, Fast and Furious. But looks like they're just testing stuff, you know, for when they get ready. But right now, we're going to head over to the Minions because they're going to start here in just a few moments. We're going to do that and hopefully check out the dancers for the Fast and Furious. And then we'll hit Waterworld, Tram, and then see if anything else is going on. And then possibly call it an early day. All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Over here by the Super Silly Funland, we got the new Minions out for the new meet and greet. Yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully we'll see them at the dance party in a few moments. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Everybody, we're here to shoot the big finale dance number for our next movie. And we have to get this right. Remember, Minions, James and Henry, Hollywood's new up-and-coming filmmakers, will be here later to help direct the last shot of the day. Now, places, everyone, places. Rolling, speed, and action.
yeah, that was the Minions Dance Party. Pretty cool, you know. It's short, but, you know, it's fun. Next, we'll hopefully check out the Fast and Furious dancers at some point. But, yeah, I think we might just go wander around a little bit, and we'll check in with you guys soon. All right, guys, see you in a bit. All right, now we're back in the plaza, and now the queue is gone. Tightening over there. I don't get it. I don't get it. But, so just got out of Waterworld. That was fun, as always. Must see every time I'm here. But, yeah. We're going to go, I think, studio tour. And then hopefully we can see the Fast and Furious dancers. And then probably going to call it a day. But, yeah. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, you know what time of the day it is. It's my favorite time, and hopefully it's yours. But yeah, let's go see if they're filming anything on the lot today. See you guys in a little bit.
This television history together, and these stages have played a large part of that. At one time, Universal had 80% of the television shows on the air. You may recognize some of these shows. Well, Universal took it a step further by making movies for television, known as the Movie of the Week. The Sunday Night Mystery was the most popular, with characters such as Columbo, McCloud, McMullen, and White. Those characters spun off to their own series on our lot. The longest running was Columbo's from Peter Falk. Well, we got streaming now. We have a streaming platform called Peacock. Some of the shows that are on Peacock that use these stages that include Bel Air, starring Jabari Banks, Ollie Shelton, and Coco Jones, Ted, starring Seth MacFarlane, Scott Grimes, and Max Burkholder. Now, coming up on your right, we have stages that have been used for shows such as The 5-Star Weekend, based on the novel of the same name. Stars Jennifer Garner. We also have used these stages for season 5 of Hacks, starring Emmy Award winners Gene Smart and Hannah Einbinder. Now, these stages are also, at one time, both sides of this area was full of brownstones, and we decided to make things a little more
Must be filming something over there.
A skyscraper district right here, right? Everything around here is 50 feet tall. Gives the camera the impression that the buildings are as tall as buildings that you'd find in a major city. 50 feet is all you need. The imagination takes over from there. I'm ready to take you into the main part of our metropolitan sets, known as New York Street. It has been dressed that way more often than not, but it has been seen as major cities from around the world. In fact, when we pull into the main street here, take a look to your left. Down the street, you'll see a section that was dressed as San Francisco to match the San Francisco locations that were used for Warner Brothers' production of Dirty Harry, starring Clint Eastwood. There's a sequence in Dirty Harry in which Inspector Callahan is having his hot dog at his favorite diner, and across the street, the bank is being robbed. So Callahan finishes up his hot dog and then strolls across the street and finishes up the bad guys. And he recites his now famous line, I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? It was filmed here on our back lot, in this section that you'll see on your left as we pull into the metropolitan sets. Also,
if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
there's quite a bit that have been made on the Universal lot. If you're a big fan of the Blues Brothers from Universal, one of my favorite Universal films, The Blues Brothers, starring Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. That movie takes place in Chicago. It was filmed on location in Chicago, but not everything was filmed in Chicago. Here's director John Landis to tell you more about that.
When the Pinto fell and you saw it land and make this big hole in the street, that was on the back lot. We dropped it from a crane. You dig like that in Chicago, you're
Now, Universal has a horror legacy. They started back in 1931 with Dracula starring Bela Lugosi. It continues to this day. Coming up on your right is a mural that is a tribute to our classic horror films, painted by world-renowned street artist Tristan Eaton.
Thou shalt rise again.
That's how done with Kansas spray paint. And at night they put black light lamps at the foot of that mural. You turn them on and the whole thing glows in the dark. It's pretty cool. So see, we have the line, the state sides there. It used to mark where Marty McFly lived. The Back to the Future goes, no, that's not Marty McFly. But take pictures. More legacies all over our property. On your left is a lake. That lake was used for our classic 3D horror film, Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's Julia Adams going for a swim in that lake. Oh yeah, it's all fun and games until the creature shows up. Oh, where the barbecue at? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that lake was also the entire Pacific Ocean for our television series McHale's Navy, starring Ernest Borgnine, Tim Conway, and Joe Flynn. Now, how they did this is, if you ever seen the show, you might remember that there is a PT boat out on the ocean, but that was just done one time. And they held on to that piece of film, and they just played it over and over again whenever they needed it to. What they did here on the studio lot is they had a PT boat at the dock there. The guys would get on the boat would pull away from the dock, they'd redress the dock, then bring the boat back to the dock, the guys would get off the boat. So in post-production, they would add that. Good on you, the big red button. I like to picture the movies here, dear friends. Now let's make this more dramatic, shall we? On some precipitation or rain. Hey, special effects! That water is created by a sprinkler system above you. Pointed upward, the water shoots up and out. Looks like naturally falling rain for the camera. Now you've probably noticed it's only raining on half of the tram up here. I guess you could call it a 50-50 chance of rain, right, Bob? Right. Hey, wait a minute. That deep rumbling can't be good for you. That means there's a flash flood in the area. But you do not have to worry about that unless you're sitting in a blue seat wearing green. Oh, I take cover back down to second and third car if I were you, because that water's coming for you. Coming to get you. That's a lot of water, Bob. We should probably get going. Now would be a good time. Off the plane, man. Good plane. Well, at least we didn't know this stuff. Oh! White and the flag rolling, forward. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. You want to get more wet? Can we get more wet? Is that a phrase, more wet?
Steven Spielberg.
What did you steal?
Secrets.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
If you do this, there's no one doing it.
That's the plan.
Setting up for Terror Tram for Horror Nights.
Dude.
What?
This is Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. Rated PG-13 in theaters now.
Yes, people are starved for the truth. I had some truth this morning with some eggs on the side of bacon. Hey, on your left, you're looking at two of the oldest, most famous structures still standing in Hollywood. It's a great photo opportunity for you. I'm going to take you for a closer look at the Bates Mansion. You may notice, as we're on our way up, it seems to be diminishing or getting smaller That's because the house was built to 3/4 scale so that it would look like a large house in the distance without building on it. It's an old camera trick called the forced perspective. And as you can see, Norman Bates waits for us. While we get ready to hand out some toasted cheese sandwiches and let him out of the hospital. He's all better now. Watch this. He hates it when I do this. That's right, Norman. It's Marcellus. Uh-oh. Look at them people dressed in orange. Look at him, just full of the devil. Don't touch it, Becca. Don't touch it. 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 And now, ladies and gentlemen, this big
More Horror Nights updates. Construction, I mean.
Here's a glamour trail. Wow. It's a good thing we don't do that on the tour anymore.
Not sure what those mazes are, but we'll find out soon.
Ooh, look, it's the A-Team. Ladies and gentlemen, go easy on the butterbeards.
Studio tour. Always a must. Doesn't matter what time of day, what time of year, it's always good. And especially today, Marcellus, he's great. Good friend. But yeah, we're gonna go over, possibly over by Fast and Furious, see if anything's going on over there, and see what else is going on. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Could we possibly see a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror scare zone? Who knows? All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, we're inside the Universal store, and they have released the second maze, or second thing that's coming. Oh, look, Vecna. Stranger Things. Coffee mugs, t-shirt, never go alone. So yeah, this is one of multiple. Oh. And they also have a Demogorgon and a Demodog. I think that's a Demodog. Yeah, it is. Just making sure. Dart, is that you? But yeah, still got your center stuff. But yeah, no. More to come. All right, guys, we'll see you in a little bit. I am so glad this is like this. As you can see, as we get around the corner here. Getting rid of those security checkpoints. But yeah. It's gonna wrap it up for Universal. Probably gonna head down towards Knott's Berry Farm. Might bring you along. Maybe we'll check out the Suffragettes for a little bit. They're a band. But yeah, that was fun. Not too crowded, not too hot. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit.